Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. WWE's next big premium live event is almost here. The 20th edition of Backlash will take place in St. Louis on May 10. The show is already set to feature several major stars such as Becky Lynch, Lyra Valkyria, John Cena, and Randy Orton. However, there is one superstar who will seemingly miss the event. According to reports, it is unlikely that Roman Reigns will be on the card. Despite never being advertised, this is a surprise to some, as there was a belief that he would team up with CM Punk to take on the newly formed duo of Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker at the PLD. The heel pair, of course, would be managed by Paul Heyman. However, just because the OTC is potentially missing the show, it doesn't mean he can't be replaced. The aforementioned bout could still take place, just with somebody else filling in for Roman Reigns. This article will take a look at 4 stars who can replace the OG Bloodline leader in the potential tag team match at Backlash. Sami Zayn is one of the most beloved figures in WWE. He is a likable underdog who always fights for what he believes in, even if it hurts him in the process. His desire to do the right thing never wavers. The underdog from the underground has ties to Roman Reigns. Despite being enemies in the past, the two have mutual respect, thanks to being part of the OG Bloodline, one of WWE's biggest stables ever. Sami could step up and be CM Punk's potential partner instead of Roman for that reason, but also because of what happened on this week's Raw. Zayn was brutally attacked by Rollins and Breaker. With that in mind, if healthy, Sami may team up with Punk and seek revenge on the heels. Ilja Dragunov is an intense and physical superstar who has held gold on both WWE NXT and NXT UK. The Russian star is currently a member of the Monday Night Raw roster. The Mad Dragon hasn't been seen on WWE television since September 2024. Not too long after he was called up to the main roster, Ilja suffered an injury during a live event match against the then World Heavyweight Champion Gunther. While most fans would assume that Ilja would return to seek revenge on the ring general, he could set a different goal for himself. Ilja may see the rise of Breaker and Rollins and realize that he has to step up to take them down. If he is medically fit to return to the ring, Dragunov can be the man who stands by Punk's side. Penta is one of the best luchadors in the world of pro wrestling. He had great success in numerous other companies before joining WWE, including partners or TKO subsidiaries, such as TNA Wrestling, and AAA. The Masked Marvel has ties to CM Punk, as both men were in All Elite Wrestling at the same time before the Second City Saints' controversial departure in 2023. However, that isn't where his potential link to this story ends. During the road to WrestleMania, Penta had his fair share of issues with Braun Breaker. The two blew up at each other multiple times, and there is clearly tension there. Now that Breaker has aligned with Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins, Cero Miedo may step up to shut all of them up. Rusev is a Bulgarian pro wrestler who has found a lot of success in WWE in the past. He is a former United States champion who even clashed with John Cena at WrestleMania. The Bulgarian Brute was a major figure on Raw and SmackDown during the mid to late 2010s before being released from the promotion in April 2020. He spent over 4 years in All Elite Wrestling, where he competed as Miro. Many believed he would be a major success on Collision when CM Punk was running the show. Sadly, the former WWE star was never utilized well by AEW. Now that he's back in World Wrestling Entertainment, Rusev may be booked in a major story immediately. Though he has returned as a heel, the former TNT champion may shockingly turn babyface in the coming week and align with CM Punk to take on Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker in a potential tag team match in St. Louis. WWE Backlash is fast approaching, and fans around the world are buzzing with excitement over the premium live event set to take place in France. While the card is already stacked with blockbuster matches, the absence of one of WWE's biggest attractions, Roman Reigns, has left a major void. Reigns, who has been the cornerstone of WWE for the last few years, is reportedly taking time off following his emotional loss at WrestleMania 41. His departure has left fans wondering who will step up and fill the power vacuum he's left behind. With the tribal chief temporarily off the chessboard, WWE has a golden opportunity to elevate another talent into that elite echelon. Replacing someone like Roman Reigns isn't about finding a similar personality. It's about discovering who can captivate fans, drive compelling storylines, and potentially carry the company into the next chapter of its ongoing saga. Fortunately, the roster is deep, and several superstars are more than capable of rising to the occasion. One name immediately generating buzz is Cody Rhodes. Fresh off defeating Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 41 in one of the most emotional main events in years, Rhodes has never been hotter. With the undisputed WWE Championship now in his possession, Cody is already positioned as the face of the company in Reigns' absence. WWE could use Backlash as a stage to solidify his reign further by booking him in a headline defense against a top-tier challenger. Rhodes has the charisma, storytelling depth, and in-ring prowess to not just replace Roman's presence at Backlash, but redefine it. The American Nightmare has connected deeply with fans due to his journey, resilience, and vulnerability, making him a perfect transitional figure while Reigns is away. By continuing to book Rhodes in high-profile segments and title defenses, WWE keeps the emotional investment alive while also shifting the narrative forward. Rhodes doesn't just replace Reigns, he challenges the WWE Universe to dream bigger. Another intriguing option for WWE is Seth Rollins. The visionary has consistently proven that he can deliver main event-level performances regardless of his role on the card. Now that he's dropped the World Heavyweight Championship, Rollins is in a unique position to take on a more prominent role while Reigns is absent. If WWE wants a proven main eventer with the ability to work both heel and face roles with equal ease, Seth is that guy. He has the loyalty of longtime fans, a larger-than-life persona, and the creative range to anchor a show like Backlash. Imagine Rollins being placed into a storyline involving the Bloodline's crumbling empire, or even a surprise challenge for Cody Rhodes. He could also pick up the mantle of carrying SmackDown during Reigns' hiatus, particularly as tensions continue to escalate among the Bloodline Solo Sikoa and the newly introduced Jacob Fatu. Seth's presence would provide narrative glue and high-quality wrestling, helping bridge the gap until Reigns returns. Then there's the possibility of elevating Gunther into a marquee role. After one of the most dominant Intercontinental Championship reigns in WWE history, Gunther's credibility as a main event star is already well established. Fans have been clamoring to see him take the next step, and Reigns' absence could be the catalyst for that leap. Backlash could serve as the perfect launchpad for Gunther to enter the undisputed WWE title picture, or lead a high-stakes feud that showcases his brutal physical style. His character is no-nonsense, and his in-ring ability makes him a believable threat to anyone on the roster. What makes Gunther a compelling replacement for Reigns is the contrast he brings. While Roman leans into storytelling, aura, and family legacy, Gunther thrives on discipline, dominance, and old-school wrestling psychology. WWE could lean into that contrast and present Gunther as the unrelenting force that thrives in chaos, especially with the Bloodline in disarray. His inclusion in a prominent Backlash match could also set the stage for future title opportunities or a collision course with Cody Rhodes. Finally, one cannot ignore the potential of LA Knight. The megastar has quickly become a fan favorite, boasting electric mic skills and an undeniable connection with the WWE Universe. He may not have the championship accolades of a Rhodes or Rollins just yet, but LA Knight possesses the kind of organic popularity that WWE hasn't seen in quite some time. With Roman Reigns off the card, WWE could use Backlash to finally give Knight that defining breakout moment. A marquee match, perhaps even a surprise main event or a last-minute challenge to Cody, would allow LA Knight to prove he belongs in the conversation among top-tier talent. His charisma can carry a feud, his matches are solid, and the crowd reactions speak for themselves. Knight represents the kind of bold, fan-fueled decision WWE has occasionally hesitated to make, but Backlash could be the right time to pull the trigger. The absence of Reigns creates an opening that LA Knight could seize with a well-booked, high-profile match that leaves fans talking. What makes all of these potential replacements compelling is that each brings something different to the table. Cody Rhodes brings heart, legacy, and redemption. Seth Rollins offers charisma, versatility, and reliability. Gunther introduces dominance, prestige, and danger. LA Knight delivers energy, star power, and fan fervor. Any one of them could step into the spotlight at Backlash and carry the show in Roman Reigns' absence, not by mimicking what the tribal chief does, but by bringing their own unique strengths to the forefront. WWE has always evolved through phases, and the temporary exit of a major star like Reigns provides the perfect storm for someone new or renewed to rise. Beyond just filling a spot on the card, the next top guy at Backlash could signal WWE's future. Is it Cody continuing his emotional run as a people's champion? Is it Rollins embracing the chaos left behind by the Bloodline's implosion? Could Gunther become WWE's new measuring stick of dominance? Or will LA Knight finally break through the glass ceiling with the backing of an international crowd hungry for new blood? The French crowd is known for its passion, and that kind of environment is tailor-made for a breakout performance from someone hungry to take the throne, even if temporarily. WWE thrives on unpredictability, and Backlash has the potential to redefine the main event scene for the rest of 2025. Roman Reigns will eventually return, and when he does, the stories waiting for him could be even more compelling depending on who steps up in his absence. If Cody Rhodes solidifies himself as the unshakable champion, Roman may come back not as the unstoppable force, but as the hunter needing to reclaim his lost legacy. If Rollins inserts himself into the tribal warfare unfolding on SmackDown, we could see a three-way civil war erupt between Solo, Jacob Fatu, and the Architect. If Gunther dominates and puts the locker room on notice, WWE could be setting up the most hard-hitting clash since Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg. And if LA Knight proves that fan support can still move mountains, he may just be the wild card who forces WWE to reevaluate its main event structure moving forward. There's no denying the impact Roman Reigns has had over the last several years. From Universal Champion to Tribal Chief, he's held down the top spot in WWE with an iron grip. But as with every reign, there comes a time for others to rise. Backlash in the absence of Reigns is more than just a pay-per-view. It's a statement of intent. Whether WWE chooses to reinforce Cody's journey, unleash Rollins' chaotic genius, elevate Gunther's brutality, or ignite LA Knight's rise, the event represents a rare moment of opportunity. WWE has built its legacy on seizing such moments, and the time is now to define what the post-Roman era could look like, even if it's only temporary. The WWE Universe will be watching closely. Will Backlash be the event where a new leader steps forward? Will the silence left by Reigns be filled with cheers for a new hero, or gasps at a shocking twist? One thing is certain, the stage is set, the lights will be bright, and the opportunity is massive. Roman Reigns may be missing from Backlash, but his shadow looms large, and whoever stands in that spotlight must be ready to shine brighter than ever before. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.